Hey guys, my name's Amlis and I'm making this video about birth control, specifically intrauterine devices, or IUD as they're most commonly known. I am very passionate about women's sexual and reproductive health, and I think it's something that should be talked about more openly. It should not be a taboo subject, which is why I talk about the fact that I'm getting an IUD very normally. And usually the response I get is either a face of horror, or people usually tell me what horrible things they've heard about IUDs. There seems to be a lot of misinformation about them, or at least some people focusing on the possible side effects and everything that could go wrong instead of thinking all the things that could go right. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what I'm going to, like my health, why I came to this choice. That way you can sort of figure out, sorry, I was looking at my dog. So you can figure out if this is something you would be interested in trying. So an IUD is a device, obviously it's an intrauterine device, that it's placed in your uterus. And it's a form of long-term birth control. And this is something that is going to last for years. The reason I chose this is, even though I am on hormonal birth control and I haven't had any complaints about it, I'm very happy with it. I've been on it for close to 2 years in a row. And I do not plan on having children for at least 4 more years. So instead of being on hormones for, 6 more years, more or less, not more years in total, I decided to go something a little bit more long-term. I chose the Paragard IUD. This is an IUD that has no hormones in it, and it is a copper IUD that is inserted. And the moment it is inserted, it is effective. It is wonderful. And the moment you take it out, you're totally fertile again. So it's something I wanted to try, mostly because of the fact that if I don't have to be taking hormones, I don't want to. I am 28 years old. I'm fairly healthy. One of the things about the Paragard, specifically the one that I'm using since it's copper, is that it can make your periods a little bit heavier and give you some cramping. And it is not recommended for people who had really bad periods. Luckily for me, they hurt. I'm not going to say they didn't, but I had pretty regular periods. I had them every month, and they weren't the worst thing in the world. They were bad. I mean, it's still a period, but it wasn't horrible. That's why I picked this one. If you have painful periods or anything like that, you may want to consider something like a Mirena, which is a very low hormone IUD, and it lasts for about 3 years. The Paragard, which is the one I'm using, lasts 10 years, up to 12 years if you read some physicians. Let's see. I just got it. I just got the Paragard itself. I went to the pharmacy. Now, I do want to say, my husband is an active member of the U.S. military, so I didn't have to pay for it. But according to bedsider.org, which is a great tool for you to look for information about what you want to do, a lot of people will be eligible for birth control for free thanks to the Affordable Health Care Act. Alright, so obviously it's going to be up. I don't know if I've never actually filmed a video on this, so I don't know if you're going to see it backwards, because that's the way it looks like to me. So I just got this. I don't know if this is the way it always works, if you just go to their gynecologist and they give you a prescription and you then bring your own IUD to your insertion party. But this is how it worked for me. I got it. It is a huge box, which is for hopefully something very tiny. I haven't opened it. Oh, there it is. So look at it. This is going to be inside me in 2 days. It does not look too, it's small. I know it's going to be some strings hanging, which you will have to check every couple of months. But it's actually not bad. I was a little bit worried because some people did say it was around the size of a tampon. And I don't know about you, but having a tampon inside me for a long period of time did not sound something like I would want to try. So, let's see. So yeah, you take this to your physician and he will put it in you. Let's see. I want to do an update video. I'm not going to bring a camera into the room. But I do want to give you an update as soon as I have it done. I want to be honest about it. Like I said, I'm fairly healthy. I don't smoke. I apparently don't drink enough for it to be considered drinking in like medical intake forms. I'm a fairly healthy person, and I really don't think it should be like a horrible experience for me. I want to be honest about it, like I said, because everything I've read about it so far is that it will hurt. Some people say it's like menstrual cramps, which is, I mean, they range from horrible to okay-ish. Some people say it's like contractions for birth. Speaking of birth, one thing is, I have not given birth. I've never been pregnant. I don't have any kids. And IUDs used to be only prescribed to people who had previously given birth. But now they're doing it for women as young as teenagers. And AgriFight Colorado had a very successful program to give IUDs to teenagers, and it reduced the teen pregnancy rate for 40%, which is amazing. So as you can see, very, very useful. It has over 99% of chance of working. That's a really, really good rate of success. And yeah, like I said, I'm gonna update you guys as soon as I am home. I took the day off from work. It is recommended that after you have it inserted, you just, take it easy the rest of the day. And since it is on a Friday, thankfully I will have the rest of the weekend to just sort of demand food be brought to me by my husband. So this is it for now, and I'll see you guys Friday, hopefully.